up on the Golden Hour, our entertainment reporters up first. It's a Health Tuesday. We have psychiatric mental health nurse Cindy Sopembe from the Ministry of Health to talk to us on mental health in the workplace. We also have Syria Masilela and Kim Ngumalo Henwood, owners of Luna Hair Plus Body, to talk all things natural products. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the show. It's time for the Golden Hour, the only show where we say hashtag Gumnanzi Eka. It's good to be home. A very warm welcome, everyone, on a Health Tuesday. So, as per usual, we like to talk about all things health on the show to advocate for taking care of our overall well-being. And of course, today is a very special day because we'll be talking about mental health in the workplace. I think this is very important, for organizations and for companies that don't have an office to cater for people that can just go to talk about their problems and everything like that. If you don't have an office or if you're dealing with mental health in the workplace, there's better ways to address that. So today we have Cindy Sopembe from the Ministry of Health. I'm so excited for this one because we spend most of our time at work. We spend 80% of our time at work, and sometimes you're stressed, sometimes you experience a burnout, and all that can contribute to your overall mental health. So today we're just going to be learning more about how to manage the whole mental health umbrella and to take care of ourselves, guys. So we hope that it's going to be an educational conversation for you guys. And of course, guys, as per usual, what are we celebrating? Today we are commemorating something called International Stuttering Awareness Day. So a stutter, so International Stuttering Awareness Day was a day established in 1998 by the International Fluency Association to promote awareness and understanding on stutter. So it's a disruption of speech pattern, and it can happen to anyone. Some people are born with it, and one person that is famous that I know that was experiencing stuttering was none other than Steve Harvey, and he was able to overcome that. And of course, we are advocating or just calling on, speech therapists in the Kingdom of Eswatini that are going to be accessible even in our local clinics, so that we're able to help because the more you think about it, it's not a normal way to communicate, but you can overcome it. But sometimes that is not factual. So we're just raising awareness on that, and one way in which you can raise awareness is reading on it and posting on your social media, guys. Maybe you'll just have someone share their story and how did they get help. So we hope that you shed light on it, shed light on stuttering. And the theme for this year is the power of listening. So we hope that people that have stutter are always able to communicate how they feel, always able to get right? So that's what we're commemorating today on the show, guys. And of course, I am not alone on the show. I'm with my beautiful co-host. She's going to be greeting us and telling us, Guti, what are we celebrating today, or what are we commemorating on the Golden Hour?
Good evening. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I hope, you had a great weekend.
Yes, I did. Thank you so much for asking. How was yours? No.
I'm not a football fanatic. I follow soccer, football, but not that much.
Not that much.
Over the weekend. No.
Yeah.
But I do love soccer.
Yeah.
I do follow a bit of soccer. Otherwise my weekend was okay.
Yeah.
But it's just summer vibes, ocean wave summer vibes.
I wanted to go.
It was okay. It wasn't okay. It was dope. Let me put it like that.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful weekend, but then a bit disappointed,
Young
Star did.
He didn't sing.
I hope to have an interaction, with someone like him.
Yeah.
But I know tonight the performance off the stage.
Maybe like he had a gig somewhere else. How they get.
Not even a gig, because their convoy was lined up next to the stage. Young Star, Maporisa, Kabza the Small, their cars apart. It was one phenomenal night, right?
Wow.
So all three of them, the greats of my piano, at the summer vibes, Eswatini, it was so great to see, But I hope to have, an interaction with young stand-up. But over there, off he went. But then I'm okay. At least I saw him at close range, right? So I had a beautiful weekend. I had, an experience, of a lifetime. My kings of Amapiano, Kabza, and Amaporisa, over the weekend. I hope that you guys had a beautiful weekend too. Golden Hour ke nomuhla kungolwesibili. Health Tuesday is the theme of the day. Namhla siyanihlomisa siyanifundzisa sithi kumqoka kangakanani ukuthi utinakekele ukuthi ube ngulophilile mentally, spiritually, emotionally and even physically. Welcome to the Golden Hour. My name is Nokuphila Masanga. Lihlelo ke lo namhla luphekwe kakhulu. Sinebavakashi bethu letabe sihleli nabo lemhlahlweni Golden Hour. Sinebaka Luna Hair and Body. I'm excited about that one. These are two very young ladies, that started a beautiful concept ukuthi bakhe hair and skin care products. But basikhulumisa ngama products abo namhla ehlweni Golden Hour sidabe sifunza ngawo Swati ukuthi ayini nani. And of course today is Clean Up the Earth Day, right? Ilanga lapho khona sikhumbuta actually sonke nathi sihleli ngalana nawe ubukela ihlelo Golden Hour namhla ukuthi kumcoka ukuthi siwukline umhlaba lesiphila kuwo, sikline Nkosi yami tindzawo lesihleti kuto ngoba bathi Earth Day nje, Clean the Earth Day uqhamuka 6 months after Earth Day lokulanga leligujwa ngenyanga ya April emhlabeni wonke lapho khona si demonstrate the importance and significance of cleaning up the earth. Ukuthi nyalo sikhulumisa ndzaba taba global climate change, sikhulumisa ndzaba taba global warming, yini lesingakwenza ukuthi umhlaba wethu, our environment, our atmosphere ihlale ngilehlobile. So one way of doing this is to clean up our air. Sesithi ke singafiki u clean up ku Earth Day lo tabe ukhona 2025 April, that's 6 months away. Asizameni konke lokusemandleni ethu kuze ukuthi umhlaba siwonga njani ukuthi siuhlobise la uhleli khona, ungalahle amaphepha ku neighborhood yakho, ku community yakho, esigodini sakho la uhlala khona, mhlambe ku rental la ukhona khona. Make sure ukuthi leyo ndzawo leyo ayingcoli ngenxa yakho, ayingcoli ngenxa ukuthi wena ulahlana noma ngabe ngubuphi. Nangabe lo mnyalahlile ungamati ukuthi ngibani, make sure that you pick after them. Of course, it is an important day globally. Let's clean up the earth. There's so many things that you can do, teach people, start campaigns, and so many other things that you could do to celebrate this day. It's a very important day. And of course, being a Tuesday today, we do have a blurred picture. Isithombe sethu namhla sesibona ukuthi bakhonile nisibasende sifititele lesithombe kuze ukuthi singakhoni kusheshe. This is a giveaway, guys. So if you think you know who this artist is, hit us up. Niyadinga ukuthi ma social media ethu akhona, Eswatini TV on Facebook, Eswatini_TV on Instagram. Hit us up, guys. Who do you think this person is? I think this is a local person. I think this is a local artist. Yeah.
I have no idea.
I think this is a local artist.
I have no idea, but I think I have a hint. Because ugqoke ama-shades akabonakali kahle, but I think that's where I'll end.
Someone is humming. A hummingbird.
I think that is my guess, guys. You can let us know on our social media handles, Eswatini_TV on Instagram. Just say hashtag the Golden Hour. And then also on Facebook, it's Eswatini TV. With that being said, we'll take a breather. When we come back, we have our very special guest today to talk to us about mental health in the workplace. Her name is Sindiso Bembe.
It's your golden hour. Renewal of TV licenses for 2024 is now open. Here is a quick reminder. A viewer's TV license costs 180 emalangeni per device. Other accessories such as decoders and set-top box cost 50 emalangeni per device. For traders and repairers, TV license costs 300 emalangeni per business area. And now, to pay your TV license, use these following methods. You can use MTN Mobile Money with the number 76222000 or dial *007*3*7#, or you can use Eswatini Imali. And you can pay our TV license at any post office in the country. Another option is you can use any NetBank branch using our TV license account number 119900430037. Don't forget, when paying for your viewer's TV license, reference with your PIN at all times. And when paying for a retailer TV license, reference with your TIN at all times. For more information, call us on 7802-4543 or 34050163 or 34020879. And you can send us a WhatsApp message on 762222000.
A show where we interview inspirational young professionals who are making a real impact in their industries and reshaping our world. This is Young Climber.
My dream and my mission is to be a tangible example of a dream realized. You don't choose where you are born, of course, but you decide where you end up.
Our conversations spark ideas, fuel ambition, and elevate your career path. These are the stories that change your perspective on life, conversations that shape entrepreneurs and move careers forward. If you are serious about your career development, you can't afford to miss this show. Join me, Tabelo Dlamini, every Tuesday at 6:30 for Young Climber, where every episode could be your next big breakthrough.
Be sure to catch Business Watch every Wednesday between 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., where we feature the latest updates on business news, market trends, and exclusive interviews with industry leaders, as well as insights on emerging small and medium enterprises in the commercial sector. Business Watch, your business leader.
I'm a very, 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 very happy customer.
I know.
Imali ebhizinisi ayidliwa wayidla ujabulala phasi.
Hayi ngimsebenzi yethu lesindako la ekhaya njengoba niyibona linihle kangaka.
Ngiyakolosha, which is crocheting.
Ngiyakhicita ke noko kakhulu emsebenzini wethu ikhumba.
Ngenda kwegaba emacici nekwegaba entsanyeni.
Ngilungisa emagedlela. Hello, how are you? We are selling peanuts at 5. Thank you so much. Umdala kubusi. On the scratch, baby.
It's your
Welcome back to the show, everyone. On a Health Tuesday, we are talking all things mental health in a working environment. And with us, we have Siniso Bembe, who is a psychiatric mental health nurse specialist. So, utasichazela kabanti ke ngetindzaba te mental health, especially when it comes to the workplace and how we can take care of ourselves. Sende show ukuthi umsebenzi siyawenda konja asikathi ngisakabeteki ngetindzaba tengqondo noma te mental health, basically. Anyway, hello, Ms. Bembe Unjani.
Hello Sisi, hello everyone. Lose Kaya losibukele, ngiyaphila kakhulu njani wena?
Ngiyaphila. Thank you so much for being with us today on the show. It's not the first time, and I hope that nasithi nje vele doubted ekhaya. Yes, I love that. I love that so much. So today we're talking mental health in a workplace or in a working environment. Can we define what that is basically? Because we've talked about mental health, but now we're looking at mental health in the workplace.
Okay, thank you very much. So when we're talking about mental health in the workplace, basically we're talking about nasikhuluma mental health nje, sikhuluma about the mental well-being of a person. Yes. This is where a person is able to cope with the stresses of life. Everybody is stressed. Sometimes uba ne bad hair day.
Yeah.
That is a stress. But to cope kuleyo bad hair day, right? It's also talking about how you can realize your abilities and how you also relate with others and how you learn and work well, and also how you can contribute to the community, be it a community emsebenzini, be it a community lohlala nabo, and nawe nje nakuthi ukhule umuntu.
Yeah. Mase sikhuluma ngekuthi mental health maybe in the workplace, and we're talking about some of the causes, you know, something that would probably make someone not feel like themselves, especially because a work environment sometimes can be not so great, can be toxic sometimes or stressful. Can we talk about some of the causes, things that you have seen? Yeah.
So what happens in the workspace, what causes people to then have challenges with their mental health or have mental health disorders or issues is you are overworked.
Yeah.
You are overworked and go bancane bantu labenda lolo kwendako konke kubuke wena. So you are overworked and there's a lot workload inkulu than the time you're spending at work. The long hours that you're spending at work udesikhathi sekubalansisa life and work, so yadikhanza nalapho ukuthi utoba ungagcina sewunema stresses like that. And also your support. If you don't have enough support from your colleagues or even your supervisors, konke nje nabakuyekelela ukuthi utatibona ukuthi ubheka kanjani, that can also cause stress. Sometimes kuyenteka ukuthi yathi ngikhona emsebenzini but I'm not really sure of my role. Ukuthi ngenda ini uyakubona, and possibly everybody's throwing things to you, yenda naku, so ude that sense of direction ukuthi okay mine ngicashela ukuthi ngidowenda A, B, C and D. Yes, ukhona any other duties nasayina lapha singamboni singamnaki uyakubona. So if you're not really sure of your role ukuthi kufuna wende ini, that can also cause ukuthi ube netinking ne-isolation nabo discrimination. Kanze ukuthi ngiyafuna ukugudla kubo namalungelo beva ngazuthi ke Shem you're not exactly uyabona kumbe umusha beva ngazuthi ke awubelong yathi sikhanza sesikanje, so diva ngazuthi so wetfana and isolated, then you can have such problems.
Okay. Now as an employer and as a colleague as well, how can you tell that maybe someone that you're working with is facing signs and symptoms of not being okay and of, you know, experiencing mental health in the workplace? Umbona ngani vele lo muntu ukuthi ngathi sort out ngakusida?
Okay, so lokwendeka go siyambona kumbe isolator asesithi besingile click sibantu siphuma kanye kanye senda tinto kanye kanye, so yakhwesha yena so khetha kwenda tinto yedwana so umuntu lo ngathanze hlanganyela nalabanye bantu. Also there's just poor concentration, siyakhuluma siyaplana meeting angiva bowuthini kesho uthetheni ngeke ukuthi the forgetfulness yakubona sekaningi. Unfortunately that also leads to they are prone to high risks of accidents, errors. Uyakubona kube ngimele wende something awusaboni ukuthi kufuna wende kanjani, then sekuvela tinkinga kanjalo. So lokunye lesikubonako lomunye mhlawumbe they will voice out lokuthi yathi I'm not okay, noma lomunye eve ngazuthi angisaboni ukuthi ngisebendelani. Uyakubona, so kuba na that lack of motivation also to come to work. Siyabona ke phinze futhi ne absenteeism. Angisedde emsebenzini because akuvukeki, because good motivation, because I'm just so emotionally heavy. So angisakhona ukuthi emsebenzini, maybe angikhona ukuthi emsebenzini nje because akavukeki, or sengilebo ngcinga esibhedlela mina ngcinga esibhedlela enomsebenzi umile lapha so angisakhona ukuthi emsebenzini. Noma kube the opposite, presenteeism, ngikhona emsebenzini but kunalesidumbu. Uthi kibe productive or not, zero productivity, but ngikhona umphathi wami la keva ngazuthi what more do you want, I'm here. So you're not productive, which is then costly for everybody. It's costly for the company ngoba phela kuluzeka i-productivity lana bekumele sakhe imali ngalo msebenzi lobo wenda wena ukawendi, so we're going to lose money. So kuba nale tinkinga leto.
Okay. I want to talk about stress being the main contributor to our mental health, especially because siyabhala lapha kulama CV nalamaleta ukuthi no can work under minimal supervision, can work well under pressure, and sometimes we are not able to live up to those expectations or those standards that we have set for ourselves. So can you talk to us about how you can manage stress in a working environment, because I feel like it is a major contributor, because masikhuluma stress vela ngeke ngisaba right maybe most of the day, or I need to meet a deadline. There's a lot of things that you need to do in a working environment. So can you advise us now as to okay ngiyadiva lokuthi I'm under pressure, I'm feeling stressed, how do you manage that?
Okay, so what you can do is, first you need to know your limits.
Yeah.
Angeke ube octopus, angeke ube ngithazani.
Yeah.
So you need to know your limits. What depends futhi ama strengths akho nema weaknesses akho. Capitalize kula ma strengths akho lokwenda to the T. Ukushaya ukubekele la une weakness khona, ask for help.
Yes.
Ask for assistance. Cela lokuthi uyacela lokuthi ubanjiswe in whatever is going on. Nangabe kungumsebenzi soyakwengama uzame lokuthi ucele ukuthi bakubambise. Nangabe kude lokubambisako ubreak lo msebenzi nawe wende i-time management kuthi ngalesikhathi lesi I'm covering this, lesi I'm covering this. Phela nawe yenda lo titshele kona.
Yeah.
Ungathi nje ndokuthi ngithi kusale lapho yakubona. So be committed in the way that you structured your work, and then also take breaks.
Yeah.
Take breaks so that you breathe, so that you give your brain oxygen. Itokhona phindze futhi kufunctiona kahle, ukhona phindze futhi kuconcentrate, uphindze ube nale zeal yekuchubeka wende lo msebenzi. If uva ngazuthi so overwhelmed, thola professional help.
Yes.
You can also go for professional help. Utofane uthule lo mthwalo walele etinye into leseticwabelene. Dovuleka space salo msebenzi. Yabona. So there's quite a lot that you can do, but first and foremost you must realize lokho ukuthi ngathi kuyangisinza lokho ngathi sekuba too much, and then you have a plan lebonako lokuthi what can I then do, including asking for the help. Do ask for the help. Ungabuki ukuthi ke nasengicela lisipho kusho ukuthi sebatongixosha ngeke sitokhulumisa kona lana ukuthi even our supervisors, our managers, they must also have the training, they must also have le idea ukuthi subordinates, they might need help, and there are things that they will go through. How can I be of assistance in that managerial level?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. Loguti, in a working environment, maybe you don't have someone who's a psychologist in the work environment. What channels can you go around, or what channels can you go to if you feel like I really need help, and maybe professional help is gonna probably take a while, or me skipping work, but less support. What would be the best way to approach that?
Okay, so with that one is very important, because Naskolem is some mental health in the workplace. First and foremost, we're talking about get the help la kule institution yakho, la kule organization yakho lo sebenza kiyo. So first and foremost ungacela, maybe you can talk to somebody that you trust.
Okay.
Uyati nomalungelo nangikhulume nayo, yati uye angive man, uye anga tindzabadam anganathi coffee ngato uyabona. So nawe be open ukuthi ukhulumise umuntu, khulume nemuntu that you trust. Also we encourage organizations noma tindzawo tasemsebentini ukuthi asibe nayo le wellness corner, meaning asibe naye lo muntu lesimbekile lo tobuka i-welfare yethu, and ifuna khethwe ngithi so that isitomuthemba. Angakhethwa i-management sitoba nokuthi bambekele ukuthi ngathi nje ubuyazi uthide emcosheni. Siyakubona. So funa khethwe ngithi sibeke umuntu lesitomthemba, sitokhona ke nathi ukuthi simsebenzise. Nangabe kude ke lo mthembako, please seek for a professional help. Seek for professional help in any clinic or health facility near to you.
Now, lastly, before I let you go, let's talk about like the worst case scenarios, or let's talk about the risk factors of having a person not be able to take care of themselves. Yebo sesivile ema signs and symptoms. Lo munye mhlambu in denial ukuthi I've got this, I'll do this. Can we talk about some of those things that probably can happen to a person because they're not taking care of themselves?
All right. That's a very important question, because if we don't take care of ourselves, konke kucala kancane. Yabona, konke kucala kancane, and nakusaqala usakhona ukumanage. Bese nangabe ungakamanage, it will escalate, and it will escalate to a point lapho khona so out of control.
Yes.
Lapho so tikhanza, you're very irritable. Awusakhona kusebenta nebantfu, kwanawe ema emotions akho awusakhona kuwa regulator. So ngatikhanza when that info, like the accidents that we talked about, le in a normal state you would not have done that. So ngatikhanza khanza uphendvula abantu kabi maybe boss wakho umtshela kusilalela wena besolo sikufuna ngeke ngikutshela kanti you are not the jailer type uyakubona bo pass uyakubona but because vele your emotions sekaletulu so unana kulokuthiwa yi-poor judgment so wenda tinvo leti out of control labanye ke bantu dokhanza ukuthi they then feel so overwhelmed to a point where they feel like why am I even existing? So it can then lead to suicidal ideation, which can then escalate to nasikhuluma suicidal ideation, we're talking about suicidal thoughts. Which can then escalate to a suicide attempt and ukhanza ukuthi sekwendeka the completed suicide, meaning vele sothatha impilo yakhe and we're having a suicide.
Okay, that is the worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario, as you asked.
Worst case scenario. Can you talk to us maybe about where people can seek support outside of the workplace, maybe labanga kumana nabo, or maybe like a person to talk to because you are from the Ministry of Health. Is not even in a working environment. They're at school or maybe they're watching the show, but they are feeling that, you know what, I'm not okay and I need to speak to someone. Can you give us some of,
All right, thank you very much. So, as I had said, we encourage you to go to your nearest health facility. The bigger hospitals like Bomangayane, Bombabane, Bohlatikul, kuna mental health units. Lokusho ukuthi ngilenzawo vele laba buke tekweluleka nekwelapha ngokwengqondo. So it's a mental health units. You can go to those mental health units. So go to your nearest clinic as well. Now figure kona, they can also, maybe they can handle logo lotanago. Nangabe banga handlish, they will definitely be able to refer you to the nearest maybe place noma inzawo sabak escalatela kiyo la utawusitagala kona. But please do utilize your nearest facilities laga kona. So same thing nase speaking. Peak Hospital nakhona kune unit yakhona mangayane nakhona khona kanjalo kanjalo.
So there's obviously no reason a person cannot seek help because mangabe it's the nearest place. I mean, a local clinic, you can get their help.
Now when it's when it comes to mental health, you getting up and seeking their help, you must. It takes a lot. It's not easy. It takes a lot. So kufuna thine lesitudane naye sicale ngalo kumsupporta. Sibe nako khuluma ukuthi yade nomalungelo yati bo ngilosisilo on point man. Yabona ushabo browse on Flickr and whatnot. But yalo awusasilo tanza ukudlala nemandi. Yabona, how can we help? And if we cannot help Tine, can we offer specialized people or people that are working with these things? It's not easy ukuthi mina ngisukume ngihambe ngiyofuna lesito and angikhona kusheshe ngidibone mina ngiqale ngibonwe ngilabantu around. That is why it's very important to have le support system around and nathi simsupport kahle singamhlebi phela ukuthi hey uyabona nokuthi sekuhamba kanjani. No, let's not do that. Let's be supportive because tomorrow kutoba nguwe.
That's true. Thank you so much, Bembe Mavundla. Thank you so much for coming and talking to us about issues of mental health. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our psychiatrist, mental health nurse specialist, about the mental health in the working space. And of course, even if you're not even in the working space, we hope that there was something you took from that conversation. Seek the support. If you don't get support, we hope that you find the courage to seek the medical support that you need. And we hope that and of course, we know that so if you are able to identify someone who's suffering from mental health, please make sure that you suggest them to the right channel of people that are able to help them. With that being said, it's a Help to Stay on the show. We'll take a break. When we come back, we are talking all things Luna hair products.
Kuyabonakala ukuthi live lifanele lisuka umkhankaso lomkhulu ngematubane lamakhulu livele lithi nkwe.
Thokotela luhlelo lwakho sive siyathuthuka njalo ngabo lesithathu nakushaye kwagabanqa insimbi yesithupha entsambama. luphindwa ngabolesine ekuseni nakushaye insimbi yemfika.
Tinkhundla tingumgogodla walohulumende tingumgogodla wentuthuko.
Yathuthuka nakangwane lithuthuka ngetinkhundla.
Ngoba kuye kuvakale bominister bahlonishwa ukuthi uhulumende akasebenze. Kanti uhulumende la ngaphandle uyasebenza kuphela. Lefuna sikwende uqinisa kakhulu le PR, le public relations, ukuthi kuvakale ukuthi uhulumende imisebenzi yakhe uyayiqhuba la ngaphandle. Manje into ematiko la ifuqa kwemisebenzi kahulumende.
Kude lesinye isikhathi ngaphandle kwalesi.
Aba research bafunze.
Being risky means ukuthi nalokuwa kwayo kulula.
Nathi kufuna sente ukukhicita lokusembili.
Be sure to catch Business Watch every Wednesday between 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., where we feature the latest updates on business news, market trends, and exclusive interviews with industry leaders, as well as insights on emerging small and medium enterprises in the commercial sector. Business Watch, your business leader.
Welcome back to the Golden Hour. Hashtag Gumnanzeka. It is good to be home. September. Kuti kusenge inyanga October. Inyanga lapho khona sibuka mental health emisebenzini. Nkonile kuti nithathe nifunze one or two things from the conversation despendayo namhlanje ni Golden Hour with our mental health nurse uSindiso Kabhembe. Lomelele WHO Eswatini World Health Organization. Ngasi bangani bethu lesibenabo sikhathi lesithe hlone Golden Hour September ukuthi kunengene nikufunzile lo muhla. Sit out sharp. Sibuke ema-random facts lesinawo lo mhla ehlone Golden Hour noma uthi Mona Lisa wendeni. Mona Lisa usekhona?
Mona Lisa, guys, the famous painting by Leonardo da Vinci. So my random fact is just basically, maybe you've seen this picture like a lot of times and you haven't paid attention to one particular detail. The Mona Lisa doesn't have eyebrows, guys. Yes, so that is my random fact for today. And apparently the reason why the Mona Lisa doesn't have brows was because the painting beyiwashwa kakhulu for like excess paint and to get it in the specific Mona Lisa picture that we see in every day. So that is the random fact, and allegedly that is why it doesn't have brows. But you know, Da Vinci could have decided, I don't want brows on the Mona Lisa. It's still a look, and it was still a look back in the day.
Okay, interesting. Mona. My one is about red blood cells, right?
Yes.
Since City Health Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Red blood cells make up 40% of the blood in your bloodstream. So this stem cells phagocytes now make part of our bloodstream, but 40% of red blood cells make up our bloodstream. So red blood cells transport oxygen to your body tissues, right? So red blood cells compared to other cells in the body. So quickly go to the clinic or whatever remedy that you use, that you can use the comfort of your home. So make sure that you take good care of your skin, because part of your skin is made up by those red blood cells. That's it for a random fact.
Yes.
In September our blood picture hit us up on social media. It's Eswatini TV on Facebook, Eswatini_TV on Instagram. Let's take a short break. Nasibuya sebakhona bakaluna hair and body. Sifuna kuva ukuthi boKim na Syria, what is it they have for us? Already we have a couple of things displayed on our table today, but asichazela ngomceka be good or healthy hair and skin care routine. Let's take a short break on the Golden Hour. Siyabuya nabo.
a show where we interview inspirational young professionals who are making a real impact in their industries and reshaping our world. This is Young Climber.
My dream and my mission is to be a tangible example of a dream realized. You don't choose where you are born, of course, but you decide where you end up.
Our conversations spark ideas, fuel ambition, and elevate your career path. These are the stories that change your perspective on life, conversations that shape entrepreneurs and move careers forward. If you are serious about your career development, you can't afford to miss this show. Join me, Tabelo Dlamini, every Tuesday at 6:30 for Young Climber, where every episode could be your next big breakthrough.
Renewal of TV licenses for 2024 is now open. Here is a quick reminder. A viewer's TV license costs 180 emalangeni per device. Other accessories such as decoders and set-top box cost 50 emalangeni per device. For traders and repairers, TV license costs 300 emalangeni per business area. And now, to pay your TV license, use these following methods. You can use MTN Mobile Money with the number 762222000 or dial *007 *3 *7#, or you can use Eswatini Imali. And you can pay our TV license at any post office in the country. Another option is you can use any NetBank branch using our TV license account number 119900430037. Don't forget, when paying for your viewer's TV license, reference with your PIN at all times. And when paying for a retailer TV license, reference with your TIN at all times. For more information, call us on 7802-4543 or 34050163 or 34020879. And you can send us a WhatsApp message on 762222000.
Welcome to the ultimate guide to your weekend entertainment. Get ready to groove with us as we bring you the hottest music videos and exclusive interviews with your favorite celebrities. Experience fresh music videos from new releases, underground sensations, and emerging talent. Whether you're hip-hop, amapiano, or afro, we've got something for everyone.
And if you've missed out on any of the excitement, don't worry, we've got you covered. Join us for an electrifying journey through the music scene. Relive the magic and get inspired for your next weekend adventure.
You got me stuck on you. Agusafumi, agufumi tule. Bizinyati buta, bizinyati penya, bonke kwami kyakalela.
So tune into This Week at Eswatini for a weekly dose of music, entertainment, and unforgettable experience. Get ready to groove because the weekend starts here.
You got me stuck on you.
Come on, it's a simple song. Sing with me. Say,
you got me stuck on you.
It's your golden.
Welcome back to the Golden Hour on Eswatini TV. Hashtag Kumnanze Kaya. It is good to be home. We carry on with the conversations as it is a Tuesday on the Golden Hour today. KuLwesibili ke namhla sikhulumisa indzaba yobumcoka ukuthi unakekele isikhumba sakho, unakekele netinwele takho. Siyangena ke kusama abantu bafuna ukuroka their pomades, abantu bafuna ukuroka their natural hairdos. But how do we go about that if I do not have the right or proper healthy hair? You know, so we're lucky enough today on the Golden Hour ukuthi sinema guest Edfu from Luna Hair and Body to talk to us about their products first. You know, nokuthi baqale njani ibrand ye Luna Hair and Body, nokuthi namhla nasikhulumisa ama products abo sebanani on their line. And of course, we touched briefly on the topic about the importance of healthy hair care, a healthy skin and hair routine today on the Golden Hour. Joining me is Siria Masilela, and of course with her is Kim Ngumalo Headwood. Ladies, good evening. Welcome to TGH.
Thank you so much for having us. We're truly honored.
Yes, super excited to have you today. You know, you are founders of, you know, an amazing brand, Luna Hair. We've been hearing about Luna, you know, from Iluju Festival, some of the trade fair. We've seen a couple of your products. You know, tell us, Asiria, you know, when did you start and what was the idea, the inspiration behind, you know, the starting of your brand?
Well, the inspiration for Luna came from just our own experience in beauty. I think personally for myself, I've always been somebody who's into beauty, who's into hair care, who's into skin care. And I would say this was a few years ago, maybe like 8 years ago, I would say we started. And at that time, there was not a lot of information about hair care or skin care. There was not many products in your local stores, you know. Yeah. So I always was a person who'd go to the salon, speak to my stylist, get the advice, and also I'm very good at following regimens. So I would be following these regimens and still like not seeing the results with my hair. And I would talk to Kim about it, and she also had the same problem. In her case, she had a really sensitive scalp, and you know, when she would have to relax her hair, she would really have a terrible experience with that.
Okay.
So for me, with my hair journey, it's been a love-hate relationship with my hair.
Okay, tell us about it.
So growing up from a very, very young age, I started relaxing my hair, and as you mentioned earlier on, I've got a very sensitive scalp. So it was never an enjoyable experience for me.
Okay.
When I'd go to the hair salon, it would be, oh no, you're gonna relax, you're burning, wait 5 more minutes, you see, just a little bit longer. So as Siri and I were chatting, we realized we have different issues, but still the same around hair care and why it isn't working for us. So at that time, I think we just Googled, right? We just Googled
So you ladies have been friends for a long time?
Yes, for a very long time.
Yes, nice.
We've been friends from high school.
Oh, nice.
So 20 plus years now? Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So basically, I just Googled. I was like, why doesn't Afro hair grow as fast as Caucasian hair? That question is actually very basic, you know. That's how basic my just need for like information was. And I stumbled across so many blogs at that time, so many websites and even YouTube videos talking about hair, but this came from the international hair care market. So at the time, Kim and I discovered the information together, and we began by actually importing international products locally just for our own use.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think also at the time when we started the conversation or were diving more into hair care, it was also when the natural hair journey or the movement was just like starting up overseas.
Yeah.
So as we were chatting, in our conversations, I was like, I want to move away from relaxing my hair, personally. Syria is relaxed, I am natural. So with our products that we now have, it's not for relaxed hair or for natural hair. Our main goal is healthy hair.
Healthy hair.
So that's what we started researching. How can your hair be healthy, whether it's relaxed or natural? How can you make your hair grow? How can you look after your hair? What do you need to actually do to actually have healthy hair?
We'll quickly get into, you know, the routine, healthy hair routine and regimen, like you said. You know, how have people been, you know, receiving your products? How have been people receiving Luna Hair and Body products? And where have you been trying to market, you know, and place is your product out there?
Well, Luna Hair and Body is 2 years old now. I think we've had a really good reception in our country, from selling the products online, from selling at stores, at Malandela's, at the Dollar Store, at different boutiques and salons. We really had a good response. And more recently, we have launched our products at Pick and Pay. So you can find them at Pick and Pay at Maban, the Gables, Crescent, Matapa Link, Mahala, and the Hub.
Okay. So quickly, what does the future of Luna Hair and Body look like? You know, where do you see yourself at? Where do you see the brand at? You know, outside the country, international brand, global brand. What do you see yourself at?
Definitely an international brand. Like Surya said, the feedback from the country has been really amazing. I think we've also built a really great community. We've seen a lot of girls. A lot of women have been rooting for us. So it's just really been nice. We see ourselves going international. And just dominating.
So now let's get into briefly our topic, which is a healthy hair routine or healthy hair care routine. You know, Caucasian hair, you know, my scruffy natural hair afro. You know, how do I take good care of my hair? How often do I do that?
I think when it comes to hair care, the basics for us is moisturizing. We find that a lot of people don't understand how to moisturize afro hair. When people come to us and say, oh, my hair is dry, then their normal first response is to grab an oil. But I always use this basic example. If you're thirsty, you won't drink oil, you will drink water. So for dry hair, the number one solution is a moisturizer. The moisturizer that we have at Luna is called our Moon Dew leave-in conditioner. That's what it looks like. This is the first step for your moisturizing. This is adding the hydration to your hair. And like anything else in this world, there's something called evaporation. When you add moisture on something and there's sun and there's heat and there's wind, there's going to be evaporation. And to stop evaporation, that's where your oils come in. This is an example. This is our follicle drops oil. It's also really good hairline oil. This one here, right?
Hairline.
So this will seal the moisture in your hair, as well as it has got really good herbs here and to just boost your scalp growth if you have problems with hairline.
Well, can I use it for my friend who's got a beard?
We actually have a beard oil.
Oh, the specifically beard oil. Okay, great. Then what else do I use, you know, as treatment for my hair? You know, any of your products from Luna, how do I, you know, apply some of them for healthy hair?
Several different products. So the products that we have are used for daily hair care. So it's not, we don't have shampoos and conditioners as yet. We have a leave-in hair moisturizer. And then we also have this that also encourages so this is our pre-poo hot oil treatment, which you use before you shampoo your hair. Because when you actually shampoo your hair gets stripped of oils and moisture. So if you put this prior to actually shampooing your hair, then when you shampoo your hair, you still have oils and it retains moisture within your hair. And then you follow up with the products that Surya had mentioned, the Moon Dew and the oil.
Do we have a couple of skincare or healthy skincare products among that?
I think our love for hair care then segued into skincare. So that's what we're also involved in. And we have some serums for you here. This is our best-selling serum. It's called a cloud serum. It's got 2 types of hyaluronic acid, which just brings moisture to your skin. It's got some ingredient called niacinamide, which smooths your skin and refines your pores, as well as vitamin B5, which is also smoothing and hydrating. We also have a serum for dark marks, as well as moisturizers. All our skincare products also address the needs of like afro skin. So problems like hyperpigmentation, acne, we deal with that in a gentle and natural way.
So how do I take care of my hair, natural, relaxed, or whatsoever kind of hair, you know, with my braids on, right? I've got my braids, but I still want to maintain a healthy hair care routine, you know. How do I do that with my braids on?
Well, that's a very good question, and a lot of people actually don't look after their hair when it's braided. So the products that we actually mentioned earlier on, which are the leave-in Moon Dew conditioner, you can actually still use this. I normally use it when I have my hair in cornrows. So you can put a small amount on your hand and then just rub it. And one of the big things that we always emphasize is actually moisturizing the ends of your hair, because the ends of your hair are the most fragile parts of your hair. The root is the strongest, your hair is growing from there. You need to look after the ends. So when your hair is braided, make sure that you still continue using a leave-in conditioner, and you can actually put a small amount of this in a spray bottle with water, shake it up and spray your hair, and then follow up with the follicle drops oil or the moon drops.
Oh, okay, interesting. Something for the braids lovers.
Yes.
Now, finally, as we close off the show today, Syria and Kim, what would your words of advice be to, a young lady watching right now? They want to start maybe a business of maybe the same sort, or any other kind of business they want to start off as an entrepreneur. What advice would you give to them?
The first thing I would do is to just be to start. I think, if you just start your idea, you're 99% of the way, because most people, when they have ideas, they're afraid to start, they're afraid to put themselves out there, they're afraid to risk, they're afraid to maybe be seen as failures, or maybe to be seen, in a vulnerable position publicly. So that would be my first piece of advice, as well as just believing in yourself.
Believe in yourself. Kim, what would you be?
I would say, just to add on to Syria, with putting yourself out there. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. And even if there is a loss or a failure, it's actually a learning curve. That's what I've learned.
Part of the recipe of success.
On this journey, that I don't look at failure as failure anymore. It's just redirection, it's learning, it's growth.
Okay. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining us today. It's been great. And hopefully people be social media quickly.
Yes.
You can find us on social medias at Luna Hair and Body, as well as on our website, lunahairandbody.com.
Okay, definitely. Hope to see you soon, ladies. Thank you so much for joining us in the Golden Hour today. Due to time, we have to shut the show down. And before we do that, it's time for us to do a grand reveal. Let's see who that artist. I think that's DJ Cub. Who's that? It's time for reveal. Yeah, it's DJ Cub, right? Guys, it's been amazing. Our guest today, WHO, thank you so much for coming through and, taking us through mental health, the month of October. And of course, thank you so much to our ladies from Luna Hair and Body. Hit them up on their social media and of course their website, Njengoba Sebashito. Mina na noma siyavalelisa siyabuya kusasa. Same time on a Family Wednesday, 5:30. Bye-bye.
It's your golden hour. Oh, you so downtime.
Catch Business Watch every Wednesday between 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., where we feature the latest updates on business news, market trends, and exclusive interviews with industry leaders, as well as insights on emerging small and medium enterprises in the commercial sector. Business Watch, your business leader.
Good evening. We welcome you back to Young Climber. It is 6:30, and of course, happy Tuesday, welcoming you back to unpack beautiful stories in the Kingdom of Eswatini. You know we talk careers, professionals, business, and most importantly, entrepreneurs. And on today's episode, we have Telmusa Tusi, who joins us to talk about being the founding director of Hope Mat, and of course, you know, navigating his career through IT and how he is here to inspire you today. Telmusa, welcome to Young Climber.
Thank you so much, Tapelo. I think it's an honor to have an invite. For me, I think it's also the first time to be on a TV program. So, yeah, thank you so much for having me today.
But, you know, you're definitely the rightful candidate for this one because you have carried the tagline, you're #1 IT guy. But, you know, before we get into all of that, you know, being the #1 IT guy, there's Telmusa behind the IT guy, of course. You know, you're a man with a life story. Can we talk about your upbringing, growing up, wafunza happy, la even live kangwana?
Thank you so much. I think maybe to touch it on the right spot, I would say my teacher used to say we are the Pundu students.
Yeah.
So all the way from Emakaya, I did my primary at St. Paul's Primary School, Estegi, Gulkula. Then I also did my high school at Galanga High School. So I'm a product and a proud product of Galanga High School. Then from there, I went to tertiary. I think